Now for something quite different. I hasten to add I'm not a cleaning expert in any shape or form, but it's something when my children were young and now grandchildren that I learnt about spillages and stains. Now, just very quickly here, I've got a cup of tea, and I'm going to spill some tea on this carpet. And the most important thing to do is actually to get a kitchen roll and to mop it up as quickly as possible. Tea stains, and so does coffee and many other things. If you can try and get to it as quickly as possible, and really mop it up to get the bulk of the stain out, as you can see here. Use as much kitchen roll as you want, okay? Key thing is, I mean, if you're having a dinner party, and I'm sure that people will not mind if there is a spillage, that you mop it up as quickly as possible. So by doing that, you get the bulk of the stain out. Obviously, I'm doing it quite quickly here, and then what you do, and many of you know this already, is get a white face cloth, if you've got a white face cloth, and you dip it in water and some dishwashing liquid, and try to dab it on the stain like this. Try to dab rather than not rub. If you've got a Wilton carpet, we have Wilton carpets at home, they're so robust that you can rub it. This carpet here is a tufted carpet, and so it doesn't really take kindly to rubbing, but I'm doing that just as a demonstration of it. So if you actually just rub it like that, and then after you've you only really need to use a little bit of liquid, really, tiny little bit of liquid, and it should get the stain out. So then after you've done that, using the kitchen roll again to mop up any residue, and then when it's dried out, it should be absolutely perfect with no stain whatsoever. It's very important you don't put too much liquid on it, because it, like I've done here, which actually does leave a stain, so I've probably put too much liquid on it. So be careful, only just a smidgen of it. Now, this works very well for water-based stains. If you have any oil-based stains, it's much better to use a brand name called Swarthega, which mechanics use for getting grease off their hands. But also bicarbonate of soda is very good with a small brush. So that's what I find works well. I don't know if it's any good to you. There are a lot of other people who know a lot more than I do, but that's what I've learnt for having 2 children and grandchildren. And normally it was Ribena that was spilt quite copiously. The other little thing, whilst I'm letting that dry, because we sell lots of different towels, I thought I'd just show you a little tip. When a towel gets pulled, let me just use another face cloth here. If you have any loose threads like that, which towels do pull, and you've got a power, all you have to do is, don't be afraid to do it, use your scissors and cut the loose threads off. So if it's woven, it actually will just wash, and you won't even notice that it's ever been done. But warning that that's when you have something woven. If it's knitted, you never do that, because it will just run. I'm sure a lot of you know all that anyway, but I just thought that I'd learnt it. So anyway, little tip for the day.